So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second. Who was on top?
It wasn't a top. There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up. Murder. It was murder in there.
Okay. What did you do?
I froze. What did you, see, I'm not used to seeing. Listen, it's traumatizing. Like I've never seen it. I don't watch gay porn. You know, I never seen a man, the man.
Will Smith was bent over,
and Dwayne was killed. I don't know. I don't.
You didn't look that close.
Listen, even when I was with the deer and headlights, and I finally said, "Oh shit," and they turned around and said, "Close the f***ing door," right? So I back out the door. I'm not going in there. No, I ain't going up in there. I back out the door, lock the door, I leave, right?
You called her a dope fiend.
Yeah, I called her bald-headed dope fiend, without question. I told her she better sue me because
she said to TMZ when they asked her when she left the Breakfast Club.
Yes.
She looked. They was like, well, what do you got to say? And she was like, we're suing. And I was just like, okay.
Right.
That's been about 2 years.
Yeah,
and we haven't gotten a lawsuit yet.
The internet didn't whisper this time. It shouted, and the name at the center of it all was Will Smith. According to claims floating around online, someone from his tight inner circle, a man described as his longtime best friend, suddenly stepped forward with a wild story that caught everybody off guard. The claim? He says he walked in on Will during a moment that instantly changed how he looked at their friendship forever. Now, before anyone jumps to conclusions, this is all being framed as an allegation, not a proven fact. But the way it spread made it feel explosive. Folks started asking why this person waited until now to speak up, especially when Will's personal life has already been under a microscope for years. From the marriage headlines to awkward interviews, people online were already side-eyeing everything, and this just added more questions to the pile. What really turned heads was how detailed the claim was said to be.
So, Will says, I gotta talk to you. So I said, about what? He said, you know what? And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. And he said, oh, you know what I'm talking. I said, well, I have no idea. What are you talking about? What we need to finish today? Like, I'm trying to get that out. So he said, no, we need to talk. So he said, listen, I made a call. Some papers are gonna come here today. I need you to sign them. And I said, why am I signing papers? And he said, listen, I'm trying to protect you. So he says 3 things that made me scared, because I fear no man but Allah. But I don't fear nothing but Allah. And he said that you remember the I'm saying it right, who got caught with Eddie Murphy. He said, you know what happened to him, right? And I had no idea what happened to the trans got caught in the car with Eddie Murphy.
Me either. What happened?
So I go home and Google it. They or the trans, I don't know to say him or her. I don't know what's politically correct. So I hope I'm not offending anyone.
Yeah.
How does it feel in 2023 to still have those same rumors out about people you love, like Will and Dwayne?
I know.
That just came out too recently.
Yeah, you know, and let me just say this. It's ridiculous, right? And it's nonsense. And this is a person that tried a money shakedown that didn't work. We're gonna take legal action. Because it's one thing to have your opinion about somebody versus just making up salacious, malicious stories. So that's actionable, but we're gonna roll with that.
With the so-called friend insisting the moment was shocking, unexpected, and impossible to forget. Still, no evidence has been publicly verified, and no direct confirmation has come from Will himself, which keeps everything sitting firmly in rumor territory. Social media did what it always does, pick sides instantly. Some people said this looked like a clout grab, while others argued that Hollywood secrets always come out late, never early. The timing felt suspicious to many, especially with Will trying to keep a lower profile after years of nonstop attention. Blogs and comment sections lit up, debating whether this was a betrayal, a misunderstanding, or just another story designed to go viral. What really fueled the chatter was the idea that someone so close would risk public backlash just to tell this story. Was it guilt? Was it money? Or was it frustration that finally boiled over?
You said I extorted you. You said there's a money shakedown. You said a lot of things about me to get other networks or other podcasters and bloggers scared for me to come on because they think they're going to be sued. Well, Tasha wasn't sued and I wasn't sued. So you got 2 weeks to issue an apology because me and Will's situation were about business. And I want you to sue. If not, Jada, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you because you know that you're a liar and you know that the things that you said were untrue.
You called her a dope fiend.
Yeah, I called her bald-headed dope fiend without question. I told her she better sue me because
she said to TMZ when they asked her when she left the Breakfast Club,
yes,
she looked. They was like, "Well, what do you got to say?" And she was like, "We're suing, and I was just like, "Okay,
right."
It's been that's been about 2 years.
Yeah, and
we haven't gotten a lawsuit yet.
2 hours.
Okay.
And I said some pretty, what some people may think to be outrageous things, but I knew them to be true and had the evidence to be, to show that it was true. So from that, that's when Jada responded out of anger, not out of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because for her to be a global iconic superstar, you rushed to the Breakfast Club to say, number one, that I extorted you, there was a money shakedown. You said you didn't have all the facts. So that puts you in legal jeopardy right now. You said all the facts will come out. None of the facts came out.
Nobody really knows, and that mystery is what keeps people locked in. The streets talk differently than press releases, and online spaces don't wait for facts before forming opinions. Still, without solid proof, everything stays in the lane of speculation. What's clear is that once a story like this drops, it doesn't just disappear. It lingers, mutates, and keeps resurfacing with new angles and louder voices. As the conversation kept rolling, the focus shifted from the claim itself to the deeper question everyone kept asking: why now? People pointed out that celebrities live surrounded by NDAs, quiet settlements, and unspoken rules. So when someone breaks that silence, it always raises eyebrows.
Chicago for Empire, it's a damn mess. It's no other way to put it. This dude is going crazy, right? He's out there allegedly with male. He's pissing in the trailer. He's acting psychotic, right?
The same thing he's doing now.
Beyond that. But this is why a show is going on, right? So I'm like, I pull him to the side, right? And I said, listen, I'm here to help you and so forth and so on. So he was like, all right, I feel that. He said, everybody on the set know you. Everybody seem like they love you. I want to love you because everybody else loves you. I said, if that's what you want to do, then do it. But he kept acting up. And then one day I said, what the F is wrong with you? And he was like, you know. He said, you know Will me. You know Diddy made me. You know what's going on. You know Charlie made me. And I said, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. So he crying, no blood is coming from his nose. Yes, you do. And I'm like, yo.
See, they trying to seem out so he'll feel too embarrassed to file his lawsuit against Diddy for what Will and Diddy did to him. With Jaden and Justin present that tape.
Some online voices argued that fame changes friendships, especially when one person stays regular while the other becomes untouchable. Others said this sounded like someone rewriting old memories through a bitter lens. The alleged best friend reportedly claimed the moment explained years of strange behavior, awkward energy, and distance that never made sense before. Again, those are just his words, not verified truth, but the internet eats narratives like this for breakfast. Fans rushed to defend Will, saying personal identity isn't scandalous and shouldn't be weaponized for clicks. Critics fired back, saying the issue wasn't identity, it was betrayal and public exposure. That split made the debate even messier.
I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership that they've spoken on several times, and it, not involving romanticism. Mm-hmm. He gave me his blessing. And I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, you know, and I truly and really, really deeply loved and have a ton of love for her.
You and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided...
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
What added more heat was how fast unrelated old clips, interviews, and jokes got dragged back into circulation, with people trying to connect dots that may not even exist. That's how rumors grow legs. One claim turns into 1,000 assumptions. Industry insiders stayed quiet, which only made people more curious. Silence in Hollywood is often read as confirmation, even when it's not. Meanwhile, Will himself hasn't addressed the situation publicly, keeping his usual calm distance from internet chaos.
I ain't been nowhere near that, man. I ain't been none of that stupid. So, whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a lie. I don't even like Baby White.
Thank God that God gave us a Will Smith, and that's real talk.
Thank you
For
very
real,
much,
I love
man.
you, one of the realest black king, God warrior. We love you.
Appreciate you.
Love,
y'all be
thank you.
good. Have fun.
Say what's up to the family. Love.
Well, they sitting at the table right now. I got to get back in there and get some Easter dinner.
I don't want to get you in trouble with that. Go do your thing, player.
Y'all be good now.
All right.
Peace.
Some fans said that silence shows confidence. Others said it leaves room for speculation to run wild. The truth is, without receipts, recordings, or direct confirmation, this stays in gossip territory no matter how loud it gets. Still, the story hit because it played into existing curiosity about celebrity lives being way more complicated than they look.
Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
Signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Fame, power, and long friendships create pressure cookers, and sometimes people crack. Whether this claim fades out or grows into something bigger depends on what happens next, if anything happens at all. For now, it's another reminder that viral stories don't need proof to travel fast. They just need shock value and a famous name attached. And once the internet locks in, it rarely lets go.